What's up, everybody? It's your boy AlexisMaurice and my co-host, Mr.
Trei Hollywood is in the building.
Smoking? Did you smoke just what you smoking just now? Oh, okay. Is it marijuana in there, Trei?
No, it's not. It's not marijuana in this object, okay?
New episode of The Wine Up. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine. Pull up a chair, put on some lipstick, lip balm, whatever you wear, because we are about to discuss hot topics. Now, while we go ahead and take our first tip, make sure that you go ahead and like this video, share it on all of your social media platforms. Please forgive me, because I'm a little inebriated. I'm a little drunk.
We've been drinking.
So I don't have no more wine. I'm all wined out, and bitch, I am drinking liquor. So I don't know how this recording is about to go. What we about to do? All right.
Let's talk about. Wait.
Come on, man.
Trei, I think you got to be moderator for this episode.
Ew to the nah, to the nah, nah, nah.
Get somebody else to do it.
And
All right,
so it's so crazy because me and him have been behind the scenes just talking, and it was like as soon as the red light went on, bitch, it was just like it just hit me. I was like, wrong.
Maurice, actually, when you mentioned red light, hold on, this is so random. I had a dream last night that I was on Family Feud, and I don't remember who I was on there with. It was me, and of course, you have whoever was on there with you. It wasn't even my family. So we was running late. Plane arrived late to the airport. We arrived to the set late. We ran into that.
That's a very descriptive dream, Trei.
Let me tell you, we was late. We got there, and right in front of us, literally right in front of us, boom! They hit us with the light, and we're like, "All right, first person up." I'm like, "Who? Go!" I was so mad.
Who's on your Family Feud team? If your Family Feud team, who would be on your team? Go.
Okay, Tara's my sister.
Your sister.
You. I would have
me.
You. I would have JT's sister. I have JT's
Deandra,
sister.
my cousin.
Yes.
My first cousin.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many do we have? 5 or how many is it? 6? So
I
me,
think it's
Maurice.
4 and you.
Okay, so that would be my 4.
Tara, Maurice, Deandra. You got room for one more.
Oh, my aunt. When I tell you she know movies and all the other stuff like it ain't nothing, my Aunt Ellen. I would have her. You gotta have one old person. That would be my aunt.
My Family Feud team would be me, Rasan. I would take Rasan with me. Oh, bitch, who else would I take with me to Family Feud?
Look, you gotta be ready. You gotta give me who you want.
I know, I should be ready. Oh my God.
It's the liquor, y'all. It's the liquor.
Bitch, I don't know who my Family Feud team would be. You know what? I'ma just be in all positions.
Right. You're gonna be like, scoot to the next side.
I'ma just scoot to the left. Just scoot on to the left.
To the left, to the left.
What's his name? Steve, I'm gonna go with masturbation.
This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
It's gonna be Alexis.
I know Rasan would be. I probably would take you, Trei. I probably would take you.
I'm pretty good at that. I love, I'm good at those games.
I would take you. My cousin JT and Nut would be fantastic choices for Family Feud. Starting with Jill Scott. Now, Jill Scott took it upon herself to rewrite the national anthem during the Essence Festival. Now, when I saw the video, I was kind of like, oh shit, bitch, she about to piss off everybody. I know all of the white people was angry with Jill Scott, because you know the white people always say if we are unhappy with America and how America is going, take our ass back to Africa. They love to tell us that all the time. Right. But bitch, we are not going back to Africa because we built this country on our big backs. I got a big bag. I don't know about you, but I got a big bag. We built this country. My ancestors built this country on their back. So it's offensive for you to tell me to go back to Africa when you ain't do shit in the first place. Jill Scott reading the national anthem. This is what the lyrics say. Oh, say can you see by the blood in the streets that this place doesn't smile on you colored child whose blood built this land with sweat, like the sweat I got on the top of my head right now. Their hands, but will die in this place and your memory erased. Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slaves. Now, when Jill Scott did this, I was kind of like, girl, you was making a real big, bold statement by redoing the national anthem. The truth be told, the national anthem is full of a bunch of racist lyrics as is anyway. But Trey, when you heard Jill Scott do this and you heard her, like she was doing all that, what did you think?
Be honest with you, when I first started heard it, I was kind of annoyed. I was. And I think because, you know, sometimes it's hard for us to conform to change, you know, and try to like deal with the change. But, you know, our president, Barack Obama, said the change is for good. We need change, right? I was like, what are you doing to a song that we have known for so long? And I think another thing that was annoying me about it was how she was singing it. But she was singing it like a black, soulful sister. So when I listened to it more, I listened to it 3 times, to be honest with you, I did. I realized that, you know what, this was needed. Was it needed by Jill?
I was wondering where you was going.
Yeah, it was needed. Was it needed by Jill? I don't know. But for her to be the person to do it, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it too. If anybody was to do it and to make the statement, it's definitely Jill Scott. At the end of the day, in the beginning of the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, the original national anthem is fucking racist towards black people. I saw a lot of people say that this is now the new Juneteenth national anthem. But when we celebrate when we were free as slaves on June 19th, I'm not a slave. Neither was I in slavery, but I felt the pain in her. It was almost as if she was there.
She was there in the trenches. She was in the trenches.
With Harriet Tubman, I felt it. I was like, yes, the land, this land was built on our backs, our blood, sweat, and tears. Yes, that.
Yeah.
We probably should be talking about something as serious as this is, and I'm drunk as fuck now. Immediately, when I heard it, I was like, yeah, people, white people or patriots, people who believe in patriotism and stuff like that, they're probably going to be really annoyed by this. But at the end of the day, in the beginning of the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, this is our experience in America. Yeah, and you can't continue to discount it or eliminate it or take away African-American histories or studies or whatever in schools. Like, this country was built on the backs of slaves.
Of black people.
Free labor.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate. You know, I'm all for my black people, but my black people need to also be the same way when it comes to the LGBT plus community.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
So let's talk about somebody else being free, or seemingly free. Tamika Scott, the sister of LaTocha, the member of Xscape. So we watched the whole Xscape, show, and we got to see a different side of the whole situation when it comes to sisterhood. That would be Tamika and LaTocha. LaTocha being the gospel singer, the praiser of God that she is. Tamika being, the vocalist of who she is. Maurice, what did Tamika have to do? She had to get what? A protection order. Not only to protect herself, but because she got a husband, be ready to pull up. I mean, she said he will pull up, basically. I mean, he about that life, what I'm saying?
But yes, Trey, to your point, you're absolutely right.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So yeah, Tamika did an episode of Speak On It with Kandi. And she told us that she had to get a protective order. Wait a minute, hold on, let me get it right. I'm gonna get it right, bitch. Wait a minute. She had to get a temporary order of protection against her sister Tasha and her husband Rocky Bivens because she said that she doesn't take threats too lightly. So Kandi was like, well, no, we're going to scratch this in the video. And Tamika was like, no, keep this in because the people need to know that I have to get a protective order against my sister and her husband because they have been threatening me. Now, if y'all don't know what's going on, you need to go back and watch Queens of R&B where Xscape and SWV did a show together. First episode in, it was revealed that Tamika said that Tasha and her husband stole $1,000 from her. They cashed her check, child. Checks that she was getting from royalties that Tiny Mama had enrolled them in. Checks were sent. Allegedly, Tasha's husband cashed them checks. That was Tamika's checks. When you was watching Queens of R&B and you saw first episode that Tamika accused not only her sister of stealing, but the fact that the mama knew about it too.
I believed her. I believe it.
Who did you believe?
Tamika.
Tamika. Okay.
Absolutely. I don't support LaTocha. I didn't buy her album. I don't listen to her music. Don't watch her videos. But I did listen to her single she put out and watch the video. A little cheap video. I believe Tamika. I don't think Tamika would have any reason to come up with this story, to conjure up a whole lie, because what would she gain? You're still in the group with your sister. I feel like she brought it up at this point in time because, once again, mom was taking LaTocha's side. And you know what? I'm tired. I'm a tired black woman.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
I'm tired of my mama taking my sister's side, tired of my sister taking my money, and I'm tired of her husband. Why not put it out?
Now, let's talk about that. Do you think Tamika went too far by kind of putting out their family business like that? Because apparently Tasha, her mom, never knew that she felt this way. So was she wrong, especially on a TV show, when she hadn't even had the discussion, allegedly, with her mom or her sister about the checks and stuff?
I don't think it was a problem. It's reality TV. It's real life. It's what we're supposed to be able to know. And I need to know why you feel some type of way towards me, and this is why I feel. You feel I ain't had the conversation with you before? Well, baby, here's the conversation now. I'm going to be able to have the conversation with you in front of millions of people, and you're going to be able to see how I feel.
But didn't you just say the last episode that you didn't want?
That's completely different.
No,
that's social media.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What's different about it, Trei? If you don't want your man or y'all business to be out there like that, why now when it comes to family, all of a sudden, the circumstances are different?
Because she stole that girl money. And it's TV. You're getting a check to tell me something that really happened. You're on social media where you're not getting a check. Tell me about how you feel about your girlfriend being dressed a certain way. You're going to check. Tell me about something that's real. Because if VH1 or Bravo give us a check, baby, I'm dropping some tea.
What tea you dropping? What type of tea you dropping when it comes to us?
Shit. The fuck?
I'm waiting.
We ain't on Bravo.
Oh, so you one of them bitches who will wait till the cameras rolling to run different.
Call me Giselle. Call me Giselle, because I'm a wait till the cameras rolling.
You know what? This show is over. This is it. This is the finale. I ain't got time to be fooling with no comedian like that. Wait till we get on camera and want to bring up stuff that we ain't never talked about before.
I'm sorry.
But
well, you know. It's okay.
The way that I read the scene when it first happened, I felt that Mom and Tasha they wasn't expecting Tamika to say what she said. I felt like the mom and Tasha had a conversation before Tamika got there, and they was gonna try to make her seem like she was paranoid. They was gonna make her seem like she was crazy. She was like, hold up, wait a minute. If y'all want to talk about some real shit, let's talk about how y'all stole my money years ago.
Let's talk about it.
It's just like Kelly Price and her husband, Monique and her husband, Kiki Wyatt and her. When you start letting them husbands get in your business from a professional perspective, when the woman is the star,
like Peter and Cynthia,
or that, things just start getting murky. And I know women want to include their husbands, a lot of insecurities, but sometimes I think it's just best for the woman's best interest to sometimes keep us men out of things because we get jealous. jealous. It's like Keke Palmer's boyfriend got jealous of the fact that Usher was serenading this woman. So now he want to start downgrade her, talking about her attire and stuff like that. But it
Was that
just
downgrading though?
Woman. It was downgrading. He didn't have to do her like that, Trey. I understand Tamika feels the way that she does, and she felt like she needed to take a protective order out against her sister and her husband, more so Rocky than anything, allegedly, because of the threats and stuff. But I do think at a certain point, certain things should be kept within the family. At the end of the day, in the beginning of the morning, she knows her sister's husband. If he's never really showed a history of displaying violence, I think probably taking a protective order out was probably a little extreme. What happened to Trei? Trei got kicked off. I'm gonna just wait for him to come back now, Chad. Oh, there you go. What happened?
Your thing went out.
No, I was still here. You came back in. Anywho.
I was still here too. You were saying you think what? It's always me.
No, I said what?
It's always me.
It is you. It always is you. Tamika got that big ass husband. Like, her husband is buff, beautiful black man. If push come to shove, bitch, he'll annihilate Tasha's husband. But the fact that she went out and took a protective order and then she talked about it on Kandi's show, that just seemed a little messy to me. And I know Kandi enjoyed every bit of it, because for Kandi, this just further validated why she felt or she did what she did all of the years when it came to Xscape and holding a grudge. I just felt like Tamika probably could have kept this to herself. Because nobody knew. Nobody knew that she put out a protective order of custody against her brother-in-law.
She needed y'all to know because if something happened, because they sending threats. Like, why we still sending threats? You're supposed to see my sister, my brother-in-law. They're sending threats. No.
That's true,
so,
but that still
I need y'all to know.
That still just could have been kept in-house. I just felt like it wasn't
And that's also going to get you picked up for season 2.
Very true. Now, you ain't lied about that, bitch.
She doing what she doing. I'm dropping it.
At this particular point, last time we seen Tasha was crying, snot rolling down her eyes. Like, she just want all this to be over. She just want her and her sister to come together and mend fences and cook color purple, all of that stuff.
But you still sending threats, bitch. What?
Not Tasha. Her husband allegedly was sending the threats, Trey.
She need to control her man. Tasha need to control her man, but that's the problem. She can't control her man. She can't control him because he controls her. Even in the confessionals, he in her ear talking. Go sit down.
I'm telling you, every time these women let these men get in their business, it's just an ugly situation.
Well, let's talk about something else at the show. Arie, the things that she said about Megan Thee Stallion and Janelle Monáe at the Essence Festival, because they was doing a lot of twerking. They brought fans up on the stage doing a whole bunch of twerking.
To Trei's point, what had happened was Megan Thee Stallion was down to the Essence Festival twerking her life away, bitch. She was celebrating because she won the case against Tory Lanez. All y'all bitches who doubted her, no, she didn't get shot in the foot. She making up stuff. No, bitch, I did get shot in the foot and my friend slept with my man. But anywho, she was down to the Essence Festival celebrating, and she was twerking, and she brought Janelle Monáe. She brought a whole bunch of girls on the stage. They was all twerking with her.
Gays too. She brought some gays too. Mm-hmm.
The gays too. Like, everybody was on stage twerking, and bitch, if I was there, I probably would have been twerking my flat ass too. But R&B neo soul legend Arie basically had some things to say about the fact that Megan Thee Stallion was on stage with Janelle Monáe twerking, and this is what she had to say. The issue is, what is context? Humanity does everything, but does everything belong in or on the stage? No. Is everything for kids? No. Is everything for everybody? No. So when we as a culture make something like this mainstream, it shows a lack of discretion and discernment. And when you use the word discernment, a lot of y'all don't know what we're talking about. That's the whole spiritual world. But
right.
To those in the comments who laugh at anyone who wants these things for our culture, you certainly have that right. Just as many folks have the right to want our mainstream international export our music to show us in a respectful light. I'd like to go on the record saying this won't age well, and that's my issue. I love Janelle and Meg the way I love us all, and I don't like this moment. Don't bother debating me, LOL. I don't care, and I've done this for 25 years. I've done this. So read, ponder, and don't. And she hit us with the talk to the hand, the deuces.
For me, it's important to know your audience, right? It's important to know your atmosphere and your environment and where you're at. And the Essence Festival, if you all do not know, takes place in Louisiana, right? It's known for the twerking, the dance, and the gyrate, and then all the other kind of stuff. I see if this took place at the Grammys, right? I see if it took place at the Emmys, the Oscars. I can't mention the BET Awards because they ghetto as fuck, so it happens there. I love indie, but I think this moment was not that moment. I think that Essence Festival is about celebrating. It's about having fun. And I think what Meg did was she allowed fans to live in that moment. Mm-hmm. She allowed fans to be able to embrace what she was going through, celebrating her happiness, celebrating the music. I didn't see anything wrong with it. No fights happened. Nobody got to fighting. Nobody got to arguing. Nobody fell off the stage and broke nothing. It was a moment of just celebrating and having fun. We do it all the time, right? We may go to a club. There may be twerk contests. So it happened. I can see where India is coming from. But like she said, 25 years, she's not used to it, right? Because she's old school. But you got to evolve. You got to evolve with the time. Change.
Because at the end of the day, in the beginning of the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, we want moments to age well. We want them to reflect how we want to be viewed, in our culture and our community.
Right.
But to your point, Trey, it's the Essence Festival. It's in New Orleans. And New Orleans is known for bounce music. So when you go to New Orleans and you in the club, I've been there. Bitch, you twerking. Like you get like you getting it in. So my thing is, I just think it was sort of kind of representative of the proximity of where they were. And Megan sort of kind of represented the new culture or the new era of our culture. Essence Festival, I think traditionally is known for some of our old school artists, the Janet Jacksons, Toni Braxton's, the Mary J. Blige,
the Jill Scott.
But I think that Megan represents a newer generation of people. And like I said, New Orleans culture is bounce. I have a feeling if Big Frida got up there and she performed, I don't think we would be having this conversation because that's to be expected of the New Orleans culture.
Was Arie even there?
No, I think she was just sitting back at her computer just judging. I think she was just judging. I do believe there are certain moments in our culture that we do need to kind of be like, okay, this isn't appropriate. Like, y'all, we want people to view us in a better light, in a positive light. That we have to work on what we're putting out there too. And I think that's what the bigger message of what India Arie was saying.
Absolutely.
But maybe it was just a little tone deaf for where she was. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think India Arie was being tone deaf? Did you see anything wrong with Megan? And then her inviting Janelle Monáe and the girls getting on stage and the girls getting on stage and twerking and twisting? Oh, so that's how you feel? You smoking on camera now? Mitch doesn't allow us to do that on Bro Chat.
I'm not Mitch, and neither are you. We've been alone longer than Bro Chat.
But I'm just saying, though,
I'm just saying as well.
We have to be cognizant of the things that we do.
We're in a new age. Things happen. Change.
Okay. So that's a
it's only hookah. That's all.
So if I do a little cocaine,
no,
on
baby.
the table.
No, baby. No, baby. We don't do cocaine.
Everybody has lines. Everybody has lines that they won't cross.
No, baby. Cocaine. We don't do cocaine. That's not for us. No. No, baby.
Trey, you're a walking double standard. You know that?
No, I'm not. I am doing hookah.
Yes, you are. You are a walking double standard.
So
we have to get off this goddamn thing. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up. We apologize. This is chaos. This is
a great episode. We hope that y'all enjoyed this. Y'all got to see us and who we are, the goofiness, the rawness, and that's what makes The Wind Up.
I'm not goofy and I'm not raw.
That's what makes The Wind Up so distinctive and so different from other platforms. The Wind Up is real. It's raw.
Real raw.
It's love. It's happiness.
Love, raw, happiness. Sounds like
real.
All good makings of a good sexual encounter.
And that's what we want y'all to feel.
No,
make sure you like.
Just raw.
Just raw.
Adulterated. Just nut all over the place.
Share all over the place. Share it on all your platforms. All of them. Yeah, baby. Until next week. Until next time.
Keep your STDs to yourself, though, girl. We don't want those.
We don't want those.
I don't want no gifts that keep on giving. I want a gift that stops. Okay?
Yeah.
I want a gift that don't keep on giving.
Absolutely.
Do you see me?
We see each other.
Keep your gifts to yourself.
We see each other.
I want an expiration date on my gifts. All right, y'all. Bye. We'll see y'all later. Goodbye.
I was about to put some more chapstick on it and pour another glass of wine.
Trey, this is a mess. I want you to know. This is a fucking mess.
I love it.
Train wreck.
It was great.
No,
it was great.
Bitch. Editing this episode is gonna be a whole fucking mess, bitch. It's gonna be a mess.